guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name is Ammo. Guys, this was a video that we weren't expecting to do. Now, we've recently put a video up of our FTX Stinger. Now, we've had a comment in there from a chap called Johnny, and he's actually requested us to do a video on a ARRMA Gorgon. He's asked us, why aren't you guys reviewing an ARRMA Gorgon? I want to see it. I want to see you guys do it. So, we've had a couple of other messages as well regarding the Gorgon, and it was one that was on the cards, and we're like, do we or don't we? However, as we're in the algorithm of basically reviewing cheap, affordable RCs, and the ARRMA Gorgon is a cheap entry-level ARRMA RC, we thought, you know what, we'll give this a blast. So, we then decided to call our friends at Wheelspin Models and see if they had one in stock for us. And guess what? They've got one. So we're going to go now, and we're going to go to the corner shop and go pick up an ARRMA Gorgon. Let's go. Guys, we're here at Wheelspin Models. You guys asked for this, and we done it. Let's go pick up our new toy. That's a little monster, isn't it? That's the one. Right, we have done a click and collect on the website, so we have paid for it, etc. We just need to come in and pick it up. So, it's available. Hi, are you okay? Yeah. Ammo from the RC store. We did a click and collect for a Gorgon.
I'll just search for it now in a second. Okay, mate, no worries, I'll go and grab that for you.
Perfect, thank you.
It's quick and easy, isn't it?
Excited? Let's see what all this YouTube hype's about, eh?
I think it looks like a lot of fun. It's nice to be back here as well, isn't it?
Yeah. This place is like heaven.
Last time we spent, what, 3-4 hours in here or something? Crazy.
Yeah, crazy amount of time.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Full barcode.
Paid online.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'll just put it through now for you. Okay, that's all done for you, mate.
Perfect. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Take care.
We got it.
We got one. Looking forward to this. Right, let's get home and unbox this. Right, guys. We're back. One ARRMA Gorgon later. Right, guys, so we've just obviously, as you've seen, been to the corner shop, Wheelspin Models. I'm joking. Wheelspin Models is based about an hour away from us. So it's not massively far, but it was quite convenient enough that we travelled down there, quickly picked one up. So just for you guys, and especially for you, Johnny, we are now going to unbox, for you guys, the ARRMA Gorgon. Let's get into this. Right, where's the knife? So I ain't even seen this. I think they had one on display there, didn't they? They had a red one on display when we walked in. But they're selling out. These are quite hot. They've literally just come out to the public. A few YouTubers have had them pre-release, and I'm guessing they've just come out to the public in the United Kingdom just recently this week, I believe. And they're moving quite quick. So,
did you know Gorgon is Nogrog backwards?
guys, that's someone behind the scenes. As always, he's never dressed for the occasion.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for work.
What's this?
I moonlight as a pole dancer.
Right, guys, so I'll show you how this has come. So let's pop this around. So this is the box. It's double boxed, and it's come with some sort of card that you can see here. I don't even know what it is. I've not looked at it yet. It's basically a card that you put on display, I guess, when you're displaying the vehicle in the shop, with a QR code that leads you to ARRMA's video, etc. Let's get this out. There we have it. Looks quite neat, doesn't it? So this particular model comes with a battery. It's not a LiPo battery, by the way, and it comes with a charger. And I believe, what did we pay for this one? I think it was like $179.99.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the price. I'll put the exact price just here for you guys, if you're interested, and there'll be a link in the description of where you can pick one up from. So it's got a Spectrum Smart charger with it, obviously with the Spectrum battery. What else comes in with it? So it's an NIMH battery that comes with it, which is 7-cell, and it's a hump pack battery. We won't be using, well, we will use that battery obviously on the first run, but moving away from that, we've got a 2S ready to go in here, and we'll see the difference on a normal battery that comes with the vehicle and then with the 2S, and let's see what the difference is. There are videos out there of it being brushless. We might put a brushless kit on it and see how we get on. It all depends on you guys, really. If you guys want to see it, we'll do it. If you're not going to watch it, then there's no point. So that's in your hands, basically. So you get this in a couple of different colours. The colour we've actually gone for is the yellow. You can also get it in the red, which is that one there. And that's a couple of options, etc. on the back. It's a very, very smart truck, to be fair, as an entry-level truck. From what we've seen on the display, it looked quite smart. Right, so without further ado, let's open this box and let's get into this.
This will be so good if you're like just trying to get into the hobby.
Oh yeah,
imagine
definitely
unwrapping that at Christmas.
Oh, definitely. Christmas is around the corner. I guess this is going to be on a lot of kids' lists, and even adults, to be fair. Some people are doing some crazy things with these. I'm guessing it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's a hype at the minute. YouTube is good for hyping things up, I guess. We'll also do another video, I think. I think what we'll do is see what else you can buy in this price range and what's better value for money. That'll give you guys an indication of whether you should go for a Gorgon or something else. But we'll do that on obviously a future video. Right, snare.
Oh, that colour's sick.
I've not even seen this yet. Right, a lot of cardboard. Controller, some more cardboard, one Gorgon, and an accessory pack. Alright, so I'll pop this on the side. Pop this on the side and let's go through what we actually get in these packs first, guys. So in this one you'll get you get a manual. So the manual here is basically a get started guide. It tells you what's included over at the front. Quite a thick book. So it's got your quick start guide just there. Basically just tells you how to start it all up and how to charge your battery and so forth. And then I think that's all it really is. It's a quick start guide, and all the other pages consist of different languages. And then also towards the back, you've got your handset Spectrum controller setup and some instructions for the Spectrum controller. I think that's about it in there. Yeah, it just gives you some guarantee information, etc. So quite a basic manual. It is thick. I thought it was going to be more impressive than that, but it's basically they've catered for all different languages, which is fair enough. Then you got the technical pack. So this is basically a leaflet that shows you all the technical stuff, all about the pinion gear, spare gear, your motors. Gives you an idea there. And then over on the back, it basically shows you a special tool they use for the spare gear. And that special tool they have included just here. So in this pack here, I'm guessing this is the technical pack. You get that tool. You get some suspension collars. We'll see in a second if we're going to need them. We probably will. And then you get 3 Allen keys as well, which are there. So that's your technical pack. Right, and then you got your support card. So those of you that are new to ARRMA, or those of you that are old to ARRMA and ain't bought a new ARRMA, all the new ARRMAs come with these support cards. So they say you should keep these in your toolbox, and if you ever stock etc, you use a QR code and it basically takes you to a support page. Not used one ourselves, not even scanned it to be fair, but the option's there. Comes with 4 AA batteries, which are ARRMA branded batteries. So this is something new ARRMA have started doing with all their new products. They're giving AA batteries that are branded ARRMA.
Are they rechargeable?
Don't be silly.
Why not? They've given you a driving license.
Yeah,
this does double up as a driving license in the UK, so...
Yep, it does. You just need to take a passport photo and you just stick it there.
Yeah.
And you're ready to go.
Yeah, all the Legoland Windsor ones work quite well.
Right. This is, I'm guessing, is the charger. So I'll open this up. You know what these are reminding me like? RC cars are turning into like mobile phones. You know, where they started skimping on chargers.
Yeah.
Those of you that recently bought a mobile phone, how many of you actually got a proper plug for it? I think all they give you now is a USB cable for telephones, don't they?
Yeah.
You supply your own power packs. So, talking about USB cables, you've got a USB to a USB-C cable, and it's a flat cable.
Is that to charge it? Surely not.
Yeah, this is a bit funny, isn't it? And then you get
Biscuit.
that's your charger. So it's your Spectrum charger. So your USB-C goes into there, and obviously you need to supply your own plug socket, 240 volt here in the UK. So arguments say what you use for your Samsung or iPhone, etc. So a USB plug. I'm guessing it needs to be 5 to 12 volt. The plug socket does. So if you've got a high speed charger for high speed charging for your phone, it needs to be which will be a 5 volt. So you need to use one of them, and this needs to be taken in 2 amps. But yeah, this is good for, I believe it does lipos as well. This does 2 to 3S lipos as well. Don't get me wrong, it's not come with a lipo battery, but it will charge a lipo. It has got a balance port just there. And then your normal charging port as well. Don't get me wrong, this is an entry-level truck. I'm not expecting, or I don't believe even Uman is expecting this to be something that's super and going to be super striking. It is their entry-level truck. However, it's good to see what manufacturers like ARRMA are bringing to the table up against, well, a lot of you have seen, a lot of the Chinese manufacturers are kicking things out of the park. Like the MJXs. Guys, you tell me where you can find another vehicle for like 120, 130 pounds that performs like these. These are absolutely bonkers for the money. This one, H16E, I believe this is like 120 pounds. This thing wheelies like there's no tomorrow. This is absolutely ludicrous. So it'll be good to see what ARRMA have brought to the table to compete with stuff like this. Because you guys are probably aware, not everyone has got £1,000 or £600 or £700 to spend on an RC. So a lot of people out there, don't get me wrong, with the way the countries are at the minute, everyone is struggling. So for your kids, or if you're a hobbyist for yourself, people are spending the money, but they're not spending £600-700 or plus. They're looking at stuff like this, and they're happy to spend £120, £140, and even £200. So I'm guessing that's why ARRMA have brought this out to basically take their share of the market back. But we'll see if that works, I guess. What's your thoughts, Simon?
I think the price point's really good, but I also think if I was, just say, I don't know, 14 years and up, maybe even younger than that, and this was my first RC, it wouldn't be as intimidating opening like a charger like that or whatever. Yeah. Instead of like getting a car, getting loads of random batteries, having a charger, and then reading all these manuals that you have to balance charge X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Stick it in the wall for 7 hours, put the oven on at 450 and whatnot. But yeah, I think it would be a really good place to start.
So we've unboxed the controller, and first thing first, this is absolutely tiny. This is the SLT2 by Spectrum. It's quite small, to be fair. It's good if you want to control one-handed. This is tiny. It's really got no base whatsoever.
Does it even stand up? It's top heavy.
Guys, look. I'm trying to stand it up. It's not having it. There's no bottom base. Did we make the right choice by this? Johnny, this is your fault.
Now, luckily, you hold the remote and you haven't got to stand it up, but...
Yeah. So, on the actual controller itself, you've got your steering, trim settings, etc. You got on and off. You got your limit settings for the throttle, which is 50%, 75%, 100%. And your batteries go over just at the bottom here. And your 4 AA's just pop in, and basically they're in the handle. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't complain about that, to be fair. It's just for us. You can't stand it up.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we stood it up. But yeah, that bit's a pain. But it is what it is. Right, let's get on to the main bit. The bit you've all been waiting for.
Rip its clothes off. Cool.
There we go. Guys. The Gorgon.
That colour pops.
To be fair, I think they've done really, really well with the way they've made this truck so striking. The detail on the shell, I think it's wicked, to be fair. What do you think, Ahmed?
I really like it. Really, really cool.
You were dead against it originally.
Yeah, I was. The colourway is insane. I'm not quite sure what Gorgon means. I mean, I think Nogrog would have sounded better. But
is that back to front? It is as well.
But I don't know. Like I think it looks brilliant. But now seeing it in the flesh and in this colourway, it looks really cool. I don't know if anyone's seen the actual product video, but I think they're like,
the ARRMA's video.
Yeah, they're grinding like down rails and stuff on it, or on like.
How much editing did they have to do on that video? It's a question you need to ask yourself.
That's very true.
guys, obviously, you know, we make videos, and obviously there's things that happen behind the scenes, like when ARRMA make their videos. It just makes you question how much editing goes into there. And if you notice, all their videos are probably slow-mo on these. They've got nothing that's like full power all the time. But either way, it looks cool on their videos, and credit to them, and credit's due where credit's due, basically. So, yeah, it looks really striking, really, really nice. I like the fact that it stands up.
Yeah. The plastic's really rigid as well on it, which I was impressed with. It doesn't feel cheap. You know, like on the front and the back.
Yeah.
And the shell. I thought it'd feel like...
Yeah, it's
flimsy.
really smart. So, first thing first, see what it bounces like. Oh, bottomed out there. It does bottom out, but we have got some collars. I'm guessing if we put them collars in, that'll help it a little bit. Suspension feels nice for what it is. Articulates well, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
And the other thing which I'll say, which feels cheap, is the tyres. So they're just air-filled. There's some breather holes just there, as you can see on that one. And there's no foam in here whatsoever. They're just filled with air. So for those that are wanting to do some upgrades with this vehicle, and you want it to go faster than it does, you will need to change the tyres out and put some foam inserts in, etc. Because I don't think these will be up for it, to be fair. They'll probably just burst, if anything.
I think it would feel a lot more premium if they were foam filled.
Yeah, 100%. But I guess ARRMA are saving money somewhere to give this to the customers at the price they're giving it at. But yeah, obviously, guys that are out there that are thinking RC shops are making a fortune on these things, guys, they're not. The profit margin on RCs is very, very slim. Majority of the money is made by distributors and the manufacturers. The RC stores, unfortunately, don't make a lot of cash whatsoever. And that's the honest truth. We're an RC store, so we know that firsthand. So some of you guys probably think, oh, you guys make serious cash. Guys, you don't. Some kits out there, you probably make 10, 20 quid on a kit on some of them. And that's the honest truth. Kyosho being a prime example. Their stock's so expensive to buy in. By the time you retail it and you're competing with everyone else, you're probably making yourself £10. 10 UK pounds. It is pathetic, and you think to yourself, why do you even do it? But it's one of those, you can bring a customer to your store, they might buy the Kyosho and they might buy a few parts, and you make some money on your parts. So it is what it is. It swings and roundabouts. So I've just taken the pins off, guys. So on this, you've only got 2 pins underneath, and that's a huge pin.
Looks like a hairpin.
I could use it for my hair. Yeah, so it's got front and back pin. I've just removed them. This, I believe, just clips off, I think.
Oh, that's why it didn't come off in the shop. I was trying to yank the shell off.
There you go. Right, shall we get the camera in here? Closer, so we can see this in more detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. So guys, as you can see, I'll show you from the suspension. So you can obviously put collars on it. They seem quite decent, don't get me wrong, they're not premium, but they don't seem like entry level. They seem more like premium entry level, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think it's the tyres that let it down more than anything. You've got plastic drive shafts there. Very, very similar to something you will see on something like the Typhon, entry-level Typhon, the 3S, etc. So
I've christened that the typhoid.
The typhoid. So you've got your Spectrum ESC at the top. Just there.
It's quite neatly made.
Yeah, 100%. You've got your motor on this side. And then over on the other side, you've got your spare gear, and I think it's on a slipper clutch, but it's in there, and it's got a neat cover on it, which is quite cool because that keeps all the junk out basically, which is pretty decent. Spectrum servo up front, hidden in there. And then your wonderful battery tray is here. And the way this opens is you've got a clip on each side. And you just snap it out again. You got a battery in there?
Yeah.
There you go, a bit of a squeeze, but that's got some foam padding. To be fair, it needs it. If this is bashing around, there's no other real support for this. So you've got that there, and then you've got a 3,300 milliamp humpback battery.
Humpback whale.
Yep, so it's a 7-cell. Why is it 7-cell? I don't know. I'm guessing obviously to make it a 2S, so it's 8.4 volts, this one. But yeah.
It looks pregnant.
I don't know why they've designed it the way they have. It's basically, you got your 6 cells at the bottom like your Tamiya's would have, and then you got an additional cell at the top. Hey yo, it is what it is. Your standard Spectrum connectors, they're basically very similar to EC5s, or they should I say the same as EC5s, but you've got your information cable there in the center. But yeah, that's that. Then they've got a thingy QR code in here as well for support. So I'm guessing they think that you might be in a serious place and you really need to get hold of them straight away. You scan that QR code and they probably send a ARRMA chopper out to rescue you
with technicians,
and they come and repair it there and then for you.
And if the whole thing bursts into flames, that QR code is the only thing that will remain.
Yeah, and there's a subscription charge, $49.99 per month.
I wonder how many people would actually pay that.
Well, for someone to come fix their RC there and then on the spot.
In a chopper, I'd just be breaking RCs for fun.
Just to see a chopper. Right, I've just connected up the battery, guys. Just so we can start this thing up. Hopefully it's got some juice in there. Whoopsie.
Couldn't really see the decals pop.
Right. So the only way to find out which way is positive and negative on this is this metal connector here. It's got a plus and minus on it. There's no other indication. Which is not very child friendly, is it?
Oh, well, if you don't know what a positive or a negative is, I don't know, what age do you learn that?
I don't know. But that's on. Now let's turn this on. Oh, it's singing.
Oh, the police are here.
Alright, we got music. Alright, servos. That's not bad.
Seems well responsive.
Put it down on the table. Oh, it can do a dance.
That's one of the better.
It's not bad, is it? It's quite smooth. Just pressing that slowly, it's quite smooth. The gears all seem nice and smooth.
Holy moly.
It's not bad, is it?
It's really not.
Whoopsie. Yeah, it's like putting up against a midnight pumpkin or something. No, I'm joking. This is in a category of on its own at the minute, I guess. With manufacturers trying to release new stuff, more affordable stuff. Yeah, I guess this is something new for them. But yeah, let's get this shell back on. Whilst I got the collars in my hands, guys, I think I'm going to put the suspension collars on because just bouncing this, it does bottom out and the back seems a lot heavier. So I'm going to put some collars on there just to help it stiffen it up a little bit.
Are these difficult to put on?
No, you just push them in. Job done. It's got like 3 on the back. But I know for a fact we take this out like this, it's just going to bottom out. And then we're going to regret, why did we ever do it? That's better.
That's a lot better.
I think the front.
It's good of them to provide them as well. Because
I think ARRMA provide these with most of their cars anyway.
Oh.
Which is decent. Bottomed out on that one. Nowhere near as bad as it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I think for those who buy one, I would advise straight away to put the suspension collars on, just to stiffen that back end up a little bit. Unless you're going to take it on sand or something, I guess. But yeah, the car itself ain't too heavy. It is quite a light car. So just bear that in mind as well. You don't obviously want the suspension too stiff where the car's too light for it. But this still articulates quite well. I think it's just the way the chassis is designed. But yeah. Right, let's get this shell back on. So there you have it, guys. The ARRMA Gorgon. Now, if you like our content, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to smash that notification button, guys. It really helps our algorithm, and it also helps us reach you guys with our latest content. Guys, if you want to see this in action, stay tuned for the next video. We're going to get this out and give it a proper bash. We see you in the next one.